We are talking about bioaccumulation and biomagnification, and I'm going to try to break down what these two big scary words mean, and what they mean for your drinking water and kind of just general public health. But we get a lot of questions about bioaccumulation and biomagnification, particularly as it pertains to some toxic chemicals that we talk about all the time on our channel, like PFAS, as well as lead. So we'll get right into it. Just starting off with bioaccumulation. So bioaccumulation is the process of toxic chemicals building up inside your body. So we'll use humans as an example here. And so I think the best example to think about bioaccumulation in humans is using the example of lead. So again, we talk about lead a lot, lead being a neurotoxin and causing these lifelong, irreversible damages to the brain, especially in children. So lead can bioaccumulate in the body, over time. So if a child is at a preschool or a childcare facility that's in an older building, and they're drinking lead on a daily basis, and it's accumulating in their bodies. And so the way that bioaccumulation works is an individual is accumulating that substance at a faster rate than their body is removing it. And so usually our body has these functions that allow us to excrete substances that we don't want around through urine. And so that's typically how our body functions, but there are instances where the level of toxin is just accumulating faster than it's being excreted in your urine. So that's kind of the deal with bioaccumulation and using lead as an example, especially in young children. So, and so I guess we'll get into biomagnification. Not seeing any questions here, so hopefully that explained it well enough. And so biomagnification is a little bit different, and it has more to do with different organisms moving up trophic levels. So probably mercury in fish is the best example, and the example that most people are probably familiar with that are watching. So, whether the fish absorbs mercury in the water that they're swimming in, because we all know that a lot of the mills were just polluting mercury into our rivers, and it's still problematic in 2021. So fish absorbing mercury, and then humans, of course, consuming the fish. So basically, as it's working its way up trophic levels, as the mercury is working its way up trophic levels, the mercury levels are increasing because the organism in the next trophic level requires more of that organism to sustain itself. So if you spread it out over much more trophic levels, and you have, a plant and then a fish consuming that, well, the fish will require, so and so much plant. And then a bigger fish will require, 2 smaller fish in order to sustain itself. So the level of mercury is growing each time up trophic levels. And we have a blog. Yes, Eric, our Hydroviv's founder, just made a very good point. You are what your food eats. So I guess kind of connecting all of this back to drinking water and really just bodies of water that we should be caring about. exactly like Eric said, you are what your food eats. So if there is a polluted body of water, whether it's from stormwater runoff or, direct pollution from some sort of industrial plant, whatever it is, that is impacting the health of that body of water, which down the road could impact your health. So it's all connected. It's all part of, what we advocate for at Hydroviv, which is just people being aware of these things that are going on, and that although we've worked really, really hard to clean up our bodies of water in the US, since the 1970s, since the Clean Water Act was first enacted, we still have a lot of work to go. We have a long road ahead of us, but hopefully this kind of preliminary introduction to bioaccumulation and biomagnification kind of help you to understand what really happens in a polluted body of water. And so, I hope that you check out our blog that is linked in our Instagram story. And you can also go onto our website, hydroviv.com, and just type in bioaccumulation into the search bar, and then it'll be the first blog that pops up. We have a live chat feature on our website, so if you want to chat us, we have people working tomorrow during Thanksgiving, but if they're a little slow to respond, obviously it's a holiday. You can also email us at hello@hydroviv.com, and we will send one of our water nerds to answer your question. And we love answering questions like this. And I see someone just commented and said that they just installed theirs. So yay, awesome. Clean water just in time for the holidays is always good. So I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving, and we will see you next week at 7 p.m. So have a good one, and thank you for joining in. Bye.